Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. We're doing a story here which really just shows the petty-minded nastiness of the Greens. What they're calling for is a ban on leaf blowers, on petrol leaf blowers. The difference of this is so minutely small, it cannot possibly even be measured. So why do it? Other than the fact that it just gives them that little, let's really piss people off. Let's just make life just a little bit shittier for people. It'll make no difference. First of all, how many people have got petrol leaf blowers? How few? How really, really few people have even got them? Number one. Number two, how often are they used? A couple of days a year? Number three, how tiny is the little tiny engine in them? How little fuel do they use? Nothing. The wankers that are coming up with this idea probably use more fuel driving into Parliament than a leaf blower uses in a year. And yet they want to ban them because these tiny cocked wankers want to look virtuous. Oh, look, we've done something. We've made somebody's life a little bit worse. What a bunch of absolute pricks. They must sit there, huffing their own farts, drinking their own piss and thinking, I'm saving the world because I've banned a bloke with a leaf blower. Meanwhile, China is opening up 26 coal-fired power stations. What a bunch, eh? What an absolute bunch. They're all sitting there, holier than thou, and doing sod all. They're making people's lives just worse for no reason other than spite. It's petty-minded spite. Let's have a look and see what these pricks are up to. So, Edinburgh residents face a ban on petrol leaf blowers after a pollution call by Greens. They couldn't even tell you how much pollution would be caused in a year by all of the petrol leaf blowers put together in total over a course of a year. It wouldn't be one tank of one car, would it? Tiny little engines for 10 minutes. 2-3 days a year, maybe. What a load of shit. But they need to do something because they're so fucking inadequate, these people. Oh, look, everything we do fails. Everything we do fails. Got to do something. So at the end of 5 years, we can say, we did that. Yeah, you've made yourselves look like a bunch of pricks. You've made life worse for people. What an absolute bunch of fuckwits, I tell you. Councillors voted unanimously, because of course they did, in favour of moving towards a ban on fossil fuel-powered leaf blowers for both council workers and city residents. So those people who've bought them, will the council be refunding them the money, or will they be just saying, tough fuck, you spent money and we're just going to destroy it for you because we have no mandate to do this, but we feel that we control your life in every single aspect. Meanwhile, the council are wanking away £1 million, well, millions, 56 million is it? They're having to spend 56 million pounds updating their fleet of perfectly good and sensible vehicles just to buy newer ones, not cleaner ones, newer ones, so they can go into their own city. Even though the ones they're replacing are often cleaner than the ones they're replacing them with. But that's what happens when you vote morons into power. You get exactly what you deserve. Everything. Utter shite. And you know how much difference it makes? None. None at all. Green-fingered residents of the Scottish capital are being threatened with a ban on fossil fuel-powered leaf blowers by the City Council. Next election, vote every single one of them out. Vote independent. Every single one of you, vote independent. Kick out all of them, because they're all the bloody same. Kick out all the parties and just vote for independence. Not one party get in. And that'll send a message. It'll say, look, you are all wankers. You are following this bullshit mantra. You are making life worse for people. And you couldn't even tell me how much pollution we're causing. You just think, oh, that sounds good. Gotta do it. Virtue signal. Wanky, wank. Because you're all pricks, aren't you? Anyway, a motion from the Scottish Green Party councillor Alex Staniforth, a man with a tiny cock and no friends, was raised at the council's Culture and Communities Committee on Tuesday evening and passed unanimously by all the self-loathing, fart-huffing wankers in the council. The member for Craig and Tinney and Dullingston claimed that fumes emitted by the devices have been linked to an increase in the risk of cancer. Have they? Have they really? Where's your citation on this? Can you prove it? Or is it just something that you think sounds good? Have been linked with does not mean causing. Yeah? Number one, because correlation is not causation. Also, have you got a citation? Is it a peer-reviewed thing? Or is it just something you've invented and it sounds good? Load of shit. Mr. Salaforth said, these fossil fuel leaf blowers are incredibly polluting. Incredibly polluting now, are they? This tiny little engine that's used a few days a year. Incredibly polluting. I don't think it's incredibly polluting. I think it... microscopically, you couldn't see it. What a prick. The language he used. It's incredibly polluting. Mind you, you ever sit behind a fucking bus, mate? That's incredibly polluting. You want people out their cars in these big choking buses. Where's the dirtiest place in Glasgow? Bus station. Why? Buses. Dirty as fuck. Awful buses. But yay, these things, oh yeah, they're incredibly polluting. No, they're not. You're a liar. You're a tiny cocked prick of a liar. I'm very angry. You may have told. I'm going to stop because I'm not going to stop. No. Fellow Green Councillor Dan Heap of shit, also raised concerns about noise pollution from leaf blowers, which he claimed was an issue affecting people in his ward of Broomhouse. Oh, it's a bit loud, is it, on the 2 days a year we use it? Fuck off. Following the motion being passed, the council will now draft a report considering ending its own use of fossil fuel powered leaf blowers. Here's the thing. They're going to send all their men out, right, into the streets. Oh, we've got to clear these. We've got into the park. We've got your leaf blowers. What is it? It's electric. How long does that last? 20 minutes. Okay. So you've driven to the park. You've blown the leaves for 20 minutes. It's run out. You've driven back. Charged it up. You've driven back. 2 journeys. Done a bit more. 20 minutes back. Charged it up. Come back. Or, I know, you can have a diesel generator to charge your electric in the back of the van, couldn't you? Brrr, charge it up when you're going. With the petrol generator. Mind blown. Fuckwit. These people, do they even know how stupid they are? They literally do not know how stupid they are. The only way they can do this is to have a petrol or a diesel generator on the back of the van so they can constantly charge up. And instead of having one machine, one set of batteries or whatever, you're going to need multiple sets of batteries, all of them charging up, as opposed to one machine, just top it up, there you go, next, done. Gone, out of there. And remember, this is Edinburgh, the city with the cleanest air in Britain. Is it any wonder people look at these people with anything other than utter fuck-witted contempt? Because that's all they are. Fuckwits. And I apologise for my language, but I can't think of a better way of describing them. They're tiny-cocked fuckwits. Joyless, friendless, pointless. And they're doing this for virtue signalling points because they've achieved precisely the square root of fuck all in their entire empty, sad lives. What a bunch of morons. Now I'm coming up. It's up to the people. The people need to stop voting in dicks like this. People, I'd like to vote you in so that you can ruin my life, make my life a bit harder, cost me more money, make everything miserable, stop me from leaving my area, put me in a 15-minute ghetto, remove me the right to drive my car down certain roads, and charge me for the principle. It's like Monty Python gone mad, isn't it? It's like the reverse of what the Romans have ever done for us. It's what the Celts have ever done for us, only in reverse. Give up. I absolutely give up. Anyway, there we go. That's how mad and bad the Greens are. They're actually concentrating on something that makes no difference whatsoever. Because they lack the balls to go and tell China to stop building coal-fired power stations. These people... This is why every policy of the Greens fails. It's because they have the IQ of a fucking banana. Now I'm done. Thank you very much for watching. I apologise for my language. It is me daily rant. I feel a lot better for it. It's out now. I've released all that anxiety, angst and bollocks, and I can get back and present the news properly. We'll have a look at the next one. And I feel so much better. Oh, it's great, isn't it? What's the word when you do that? Catharsis. It's a catharsis. Get it all out. Anyway, till next time, stay safe, stay well, and I will speak to you later. And it will be a lot more pleasant. Bye.